Hello friends, I welcome you in this session of English grammar. Today we will do a very important topic of English grammar. Most of the children they have confusion about some certain topics, and the topic that we are doing today it is one of such topics. Most of the children they are aware about like how to frame sentences, but sometimes they feel little bit confusion about this particular topic, especially when they face some kind of competition or when they are to deal with their examinations. Okay, so now without any delay we should come to the topic, and I'll explain it now. The topic that we are doing it is verb. Verb, I have already told you, verb is that particular part of speech which should not be considered only a part, it should be considered the heart of language. You may be speaking anything, you may be writing anything, you may be listening anything, but if you don't come to know about that particular verb, everything is meaningless. Things are not clear to you unless you are aware about verb. Okay, so first of all we should know what a verb is. Verb, it is that thing that tells you something about action. It tells about the state of a particular thing, of a person, situation. Okay, so basically all the action words that we listen, that we speak, whatever, these are verbs. So only this thing about verb that I am telling you, only this is not enough. From this point the ultimate thing now it starts, means how we should deal the verb in different ways. So now I tell you, verb it has two important parts, means when we talk about the types, it has two important types, means the same verb it can be bifurcated into two important parts, and these are, first is transitive and the other is intransitive. These are very important parts. Many children they are not aware about these two types. They simply know that verb is just an action word, but when they are asked about these two, they have confusions. Okay, but that confusion will not be there. Listen it very carefully. Okay, so it will be done in that way. Listen. Transitive verbs are those verbs. Okay, I tell you only the to the point answers. I will not go in too much detail. Okay, try to listen it in a simple way. Transitive verbs are those verbs which are followed by some object. Okay, transitive verbs are those verbs which are followed by object, and the second thing is, if because of that object we are able to convert that sentence into passive form, so that is also the second indication, second symbol of transitive verb. Okay, we can take example. Listen, I do this verb. Okay, so here I subject, do verb, and this particular thing is object. Okay, so see, I do, you feel it, I do, the question is what. So when you feel that you are getting the answer of the question what, Again I tell you, means after the verb, just after the subject, okay, you feel the sense of what, and if you get the sense, means the answer of what in the form of object, it means the verb that is preceded by that object, it is transitive verb. Okay, like I do this work, you can change into passive form also. This work is done by me. Okay, you can take one more thing, like he likes. Okay, suppose I put a full stop here, he likes. So in our mind the question is what he likes, the question is there. Okay, the question is of what he likes, what does he like. So when we get the answer of what, that means it is transitive verb, like he likes an apple. So because of this apple, because this is the object, so now we get the means clear idea that when there is an object, so the preceding word, it is which type of verb? Transitive. This is the only, means very easy thing I have told you about how to find out transitive verb. Now we should move to intransitive verb. The same thing, when you feel that there is no need of a particular object, okay, or you can say when the passive sense, you feel that it is very hard to convert that sentence into passive form, so that sentence or that verb you should feel that it is intransitive. Okay, again I tell you, when you feel that a particular verb, if it is followed by some words and because of that we are not able to convert into passive form, so that verb will be intransitive verb. Listen, the birds fly. The birds fly. So when we speak the sentence, the birds fly, so we are relaxed. There is no confusion. There is no question of what. There is no question of what. Okay, the birds fly. Okay, and suppose you put something like you feel some question. There is no question. The birds fly. At least the question of what is not there. The birds fly. So this is one indication. And the other thing, you feel very difficulty, okay, or it is very impossible, you can say it is impossible almost to convert this particular sentence into passive form. Okay, grammatically it is not good to frame this particular tense, this sentence into passive form. The birds fly. Okay, one more thing, I go to school. I go to school. See, subject, verb. Okay, you should not feel that this is object. Object is directly related to the verb. It is just, you can say, it is a kind of complement that we have given to this particular verb. Okay, so I go to school. You cannot convert this sentence into passive form. So that is why this verb, this particular verb, it is which verb? Intransitive verb. Okay, so again I tell you, verb, you should not feel only that it is an action word. It has many types. So today in this video I have told you there are two parts, there are two types, major types I have told you. In the later video I will tell you the different parts also in detail. Okay, today we have done transitive and intransitive verbs. I think you have understood well. In the later video I will tell you how transitive and intransitive verbs also, they are further divided into different parts.